What's going on, everybody? We're just going to take a quick hot lap around the little field here that we're going to be working in just to see what we have left here. Oh my gosh. Oh, dragon. Yeah, no thanks. Orientation is locked. Oh, that's lame. Not too much more to do by the looks of it. Don't see any deer. That's really what we're trying to flush all the deer out, get all this out of here. What's up? Sirkin. What's up, brother? Is this what Pakistan looks like? Cindy, welcome back, welcome back. I'm letting the machine warm up. So we're kind of driving around the perimeter here looking for, seeing if we see any deer. Jackson. What's up, brother? Did you get the doors finished, Cindy? We did a little plowing this morning. We did get, where my house is at, we got a bunch of snow, but compared to everywhere else here around work, we didn't nearly get as much. That didn't take Justin too long. We're just driving around the perimeter of the apple farm here. These are a high-density apple orchard. Just have to put the mirror glass on, then you're done. Nice. Really making some progress. We got some deer inside the fence yet. You can see the tracks on the ground, so we're working on that. We're working on getting all of that, all the deer out as best we can. But they got too many places to hide. You can see these spots here is where they're bedded down, it's where they've been sleeping. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them maybe were sleeping in this farm. In the apples. There's another spot there. That makes 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think we knew that there were 9 in here. So if there was a spot ever we didn't want them to be sleeping in, I'll tell you what, it's here in our young apple orchard. Border control, America. But in order to get rid of the deer habitat, we're gonna have to continue to take the trees down. But it's gonna take a while if I keep only putting in half days in the machine, I'll tell you that. Plowed this morning, then I had a lunch. And now the machine's warming back up. So we're gonna go, probably go get into that. I gotta put my warm boots on. boots get too hot. $19 out today. Maybe even colder. It's a little, definitely chillier. These are our apple trees. We got to do some pruning on them. Get rid of these bigger branches. This is this one is too big. So we'd cut that out. This one down here would be too big. Got to cut those. We don't really want branches that are growing up like this. We want them to kind of come down. Similar to this one. See how it comes off of here with a curve and comes down? That's the type of branch we're looking for. That's what we want. That was eaten by a deer. That's not what we want to see out here. This is a good looking branch right here. This is Michigan, just south of Canada. This nice curve, that's a good branch. This one is too big and too long, so we'll prune that out this year. But we have some really healthy looking trees. These were planted in 2021. You can just tell by looking at this tree, it has a lot of good growth, but some of these down here are just too big, like this one. So we'll get those out. Great looking trees. We got all kinds of equipment here. I took our loader back to the shop the other day, or yesterday at the end of the day. That's our Mini. We're gonna be driving the big machine here in a minute. I gotta get my AirPods. Got them charging up. This is Michigan, not Canada. I thought that had more battery. Is it this one that's charged? Oh, none of them. Neither of them. Well, that's going to be a tough look. But either way. This is what we'll be running today. It just reeks like grease. And we're just taking out all these trees here. That's our goal. As far as the eye can see, we got to get rid of them. Orange Betty. Is that what we're calling it? Is that what we're calling it? Yeah, the heat's not on. That's a mistake. Doesn't know it yet, but that's a mistake. I think it's a great name. My Bluetooth on. No. Turn that back on. Oh! The sun is out today. It looks like it's snowing. It's snowing over in the corner. They're across the lake here, but not snowing yet. But it's not snowing yet. Oh, where I'm at, the sun's actually out. What a great day. Hold on, I gotta get my AirPods connected now. Oh, what is going on? Ryan, what's up, brother? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to get my AirPods to connect, but they're not connecting. There's just no way they're dead. Does it sound different than it usually does? What's up, brother? technical difficulties today. Excavator operator with AirPods. Yes, sir. That's how we do it. Orange Betty. Yeah, it could be. That's a solid name. This thing is still a little bit chilly yet. Gotta let her warm up. Sorry, I'm trying to get these. I don't know why my AirPods aren't connecting. What a pain in the butt. Oh, wait a minute, folks. I think are we back? Are we better? Yes, I think we're in now. All right. All right, everybody. Woo! Finally got the stuff back together. Or we got everything working correctly. So let's see what we're going to work on here today. Okay. So we got a little patch here in between the bucket on two sides, and I got to figure out whether or not we're going to go around the outside or kind of cut across through the middle. I think maybe cut across through the middle sounds nice. Colin Nixon says, Pop a wheelie. Really? This thing might actually just fall apart if I popped a wheelie. I'm not even joking. The old girl. I think the longer I run this, the flimsier this window gets. So we got a nice stack of brush here behind me. Mike Bowers back again. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Welcome back. The old girl's fragile, says Dale. Yeah, Dale, you're not joking. This thing I feel like is always on the edge of disaster. I don't know. But it's not Friday. It always seems to have a problem Friday between 2 and 4. Always has a problem between Friday and 2 and 4. So here's our stack. I mean, we got a good looking line of brush here so far. But we got to continue to take that out. Mike Adrian says, let's do this. You know, we are. We're going to get to it. We're going to take it easy here for a little bit while the machine gets fully warmed up. We're not heated all the way up yet, so we'll see what kind of, we don't want to overwork the machine yet. What's your mission? My mission is to take out as many of these trees as I can get to today before I go home. You can see here, I'll spin the opposite way I usually do so you guys can see it. So this, I hate poplars. Oh my Lord. So there's this patch of land here that we bought a couple of years ago that's adjacent to one of our apple orchards, which is behind me now. You can see the posts and the orchard. This is our one of our high density blocks, and this piece of land that we bought has two patches of wood here in the middle of it, or on the exterior edges. So what we're going to do is take the trees out and smooth up the ground, plant some grass, and try to turn it into what you see behind it eventually. All those orchard, all that apples, that's what we're going to try and do with this land. Once we get it cleaned up, smoothed up, and when we have apple trees ready to plant in the ground, we're going to try and use up all the possible land that we can, all the farmable ground. That's the goal. That's what we're aiming for. That's the goal, Mike. That's the goal. And try not to break anything along the way. Thanks for your information. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. What are you guys up to today? What's everybody doing? The temperature now says that it's we're slowly climbing out of the cold. But Don't think the hydraulics are quite warmed up all the way, but that's all right. All this stuff is little. We're not pulling on anything super big yet. So all this land here was also clear cut, I don't know, 15 something years ago. So underneath and in between is a bunch of stumps. And the stumps are what is the biggest pain in the butt because you can't really see them. So I kind of just have to thumb through all of the everything. It doesn't, even if there's nothing there, I kind of just put the teeth down and I kind of just scrape the topsoil a little bit and feel around for any potential stumps because we don't want any of those. And then we just do a little backfill. I can operate a 9200, but can't use a crawler. Pitch up, bro. You call these a so you must not be from the United States because I don't know what you're referring to as a crawler. It must be this machine. And we don't have any of that brand here. Drive it like it's stolen. It's an old girl. There's nothing really fast about this machine, particularly, and and I don't try and rag on it. Everything's really loose, so even like when I don't even touch anything, the machine will continue to sway around. At the moment, it's 8 p.m. in Germany. Sitting in the living room, enjoying the evening. Well, nice. Thanks for spending some time with me here this afternoon. Well, I guess in the evening for you, it is afternoon here for us. And over here in the States, in fact, 2 in the afternoon. 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day. Sun's out now. We got viewers from everywhere. We got some South Africa. We got Germany. We've got Canada, maybe. I think one stream we had every continent but Antarctica. So that's not too bad. Mary's back. Hey, just stopping by. 32 degrees right now. Snow tomorrow, 2 to 5 inches is predicted. Dallas will be on the news tomorrow. Yeah, all the storms seem to be going south of Michigan. I'm in the upper part, and the last winter storm went through kind of Kansas in the middle half of the country compared to the northern. Rob from Delaware, welcome. Welcome. I love knowing where people are from because it's so funny how you can get so many um, different areas into one stream. It's good to hear from you again, Mary. I've been wondering where you've been. Busy with life. Stuff happens, you know. Things to do, people to see. What's going on in Delaware? Biden country out there. You want my job? Uh, I love my job. It's a great job to have, and I get to talk to people while I live stream while I'm at work. This tree is in the way. It's still in the way. Oh my gosh! There we go. Now we got it. What do you do? Why do you want to trade jobs so quickly? You barely know what I do. Been sick with a bad sinus infection. Woof. Those will happen. It's that time of the year, and the colder weather. It's really going to speed that process up, make you a little more vulnerable. I feel like, especially if you're not used to it. Rob says, "I don't have a job because I'm disabled." Oh man. Well, at least you're still getting some money somehow, right? I feel like you could still drive one of these. I saw something online that one of these people, one of a company that runs a bunch of these machines, had a special cab built for one of his operators who was in a handicap, where the actual part where you sit in comes off the machine and goes all the way down to ground level, so he could wheel his chair right in. Pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. I thought it was pretty sweet. And what an adjustment to help somebody. Just because you have problems doesn't mean that there's not a way to find a solution. And his employer did that for him. So that was a cheers to that guy, Cheers to that guy.
So after I get done fiddling around with the sticks and the stumps, I just kind of backfill because we want to keep it as clean as possible. We don't want to leave a bunch of holes because those are a pain to try and drive a tractor over. So I just backfill the holes after I get all the roots out. $827 a month. Oh, a month. I thought you were about to say a week. I was like, God, dang, that ain't bad. But a month, that could be improved. That could be improved. I forget. Is that set by the state or is that a federal thing? Mike Adrian, he says, "Is it use pedals or button to handle and open the grapple?" It's a foot lever. There's a lever. There's a little pedal on the ground that I push forward and back. I wish that it was on the thumb or the. I wish it was on the joystick instead of with the foot. With the foot. Personally, I've ran a couple machines. We've rented some that have the thumb on like a little switch on the joystick, and that seemed to be more comfortable. That's what you get from Social Security. We got sticks. We got sticks everywhere. I really like to usually get more than one at a time. Try and be more efficient with the spins because you're never guaranteed to spin around one more time, especially with this machine. See if we can get multiple. See if we can get this whole batch with one pull. Nice. Yeah. So I just kind of do that, pick them up a little bit, and then swing them. It's not enough to pay all the bills. Well, at least it covers some, right? At least it covers some. We'll get some of that scrappy stuff out because I'll be fishing that out in a little bit. I'll be fishing that out in a little bit. Oh, these the little the little the little saplings are just so annoying. But that's what you get when you clear cut stuff and then you don't take care of the stumps and all the leftover stuff as they just grow back up and become really big annoyance. I can run a backhoe for you. You're very good at it. Nice. We have one backhoe, but we never use the actual backhoe. We just use the front of it to push brush. Pretty much, we put the forks on it with a big rake, and that's what we clean up all of our pruning leftovers with. We have a mini, we have a mini one of these machines, a mini excavator, and that's what we use to um, do any other jobs like that require that type of machine. But I'll keep that in mind. But I'll keep that in mind. Are you going to burn that? Yes, we will stack it all up, and we will burn it later. Our loader is at our shop getting serviced right now. Because the guy who usually is here running it is in Florida on vacation. So it's the perfect time to get that machine away from them and clean that machine up. We'll get it all the filters checked. We'll do the oil filters, oil changes, hydraulics. We'll check all the cylinders, see if we need to rebuild any. I know there's a couple that are leaking, so we'll probably do something about that. But yeah, we don't do anything else special with the hate these types of trees. We don't do anything special with the wood. Not really meant much money in it to sell it. But talk about a gorgeous day. The sun's out. I feel like I'm gonna get a sunburn. At least I feel like I could. Try and smooth out any spots and then move on. That appears to be a stump, probably, or frozen dirt. Tough to tell the difference these days with the ground being starting to get froze up. This kind of looks like a bunch of scraps. Gotta go take care. Thanks for stopping in, Mary. I appreciate that. We'll see you next time. I can't stand popples. My God. They're just so weak. It does. It's like I barely put any pressure on it. Just the weight of, even if I grab these trees like in the center, just by looking at them, it breaks them. Even if I grab them in the center with the lightest amount of pinch, they just break in half. Like I can't even spin them and they just start falling apart. It just slows everything down. Such a painstakingly slow process. Oh my, it's just, you can't do anything with it. They end up in shambles. Guys, don't forget to double tap the screen. It's free and it doesn't cost you guys a thing, which is the definition of free. Helps me out. Good wood to start a fire. Oh, it'll be a fire. It'll be a fire. Just probably not today. Probably be next week by the time he gets back and tries to light these on fire. And afterward, we just fill in the dirt. That was a little too deep there, but it's all good. Just try and they're like, it's crazy how easy they break, but then they're also like super flexible when you're not wanting them to be. It's just, they're such a weird type of tree. I wish they are impressive fires when we light all this, when we do brush fires like this. Very large fires. Very large. I'm gonna put those there for now, since they're so little. Probably be able to get something of a similar size to stack on top. Yeah, weird. Weird trees, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel too. We're almost at 4,000 subs, guys. We are just going to continue on with ripping out this all these trees. I kind of want to get back onto the other side a little bit because that's where the big stuff was. That's where the fun was. I was back over there on that side. All this is just the annoying little leftover scraps and stuff. But I do see some stumps coming up. Those are always a challenge. You never know what we're going to get inside the stumps, that's for sure. You never know what's in the stumps or how much of a fight they're going to put up. They always put up a fight. You just don't know what type. Some of them pop right up. Some of them you have to muscle around for a long time. You have to dig up all around them, and those are not it. So we will see. I knew it. I was like, that kind of felt like a stump, but I didn't see anything. But sure is one. Sometimes you can get right underneath them, and if you can pinch them just right with the there, just like that, we can get it just right. We can get a majority of that root ball out in one go. Take care. It's nice talking to you. Thanks, Rob. Well, I'm open to see you in another video here. I got a lot of good stuff on the channel, a lot of content. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully, you're subscribed so you can pop into the next live when we pop up. How do you clean your bucket? It's full of soil. I know. It gets frozen in there. Sometimes it falls out on its own after we've been running the machine for a while. It will clean itself up, but sometimes it does clean itself out, but not all the time. It's a good thing we're not trying to dig holes, otherwise we'd definitely be losing some efficiency. Excuse me. That must be a stump. Yeah, right in here somewhere. There it is. I wish there was a better way. I probably could just get like a shovel or a chisel or something and just hammer away at it, but there's still something in the ground right here. Yeah. Now we're talking. Hiding out, holding out on us. Nice little root system, just chilling. Ooh, that branch almost hit us. If I don't talk, I should try to sort out some teenage stuff. Hey, that'll happen. That'll happen. Understandable. That's okay. Sometimes the chat's not very chatty, but that's okay. Some people are just here to watch. Oh, there's one hiding. There's one hiding. Sometimes you slam the bucket hard. I'm afraid if I slam the bucket hard, something's gonna break. I already broke the main pin, the big pin that goes through the thumb and the um, bucket into the stick once, and I don't feel like doing it again. And I don't want to do it again. That was a bit of a pain. Kobe, afternoon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a winner here. Look at that guy. There must be more. I had a suspicion. Nick, buenos días, Nick. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, Vale? ¿Cómo estás? Bien, bien. We're just digging away today. We're popping trees. Cowboy logging. Cowboy logging, they call it. We got piles of stuff seemingly about everywhere. Trabajando por qué? Por uñas? Uñas? Ah, here we go. We got double stumps. Those are always fun. Always cause a little. Always, always like to fight the machine a little bit. The double stumps. Maybe a triple. We don't know yet. Mike America, welcome. I think you're finally. Hoy descansando, primo. I'm glad you finally made it in. You've been commenting on like the last 3 live streams, but you haven't made it to it when it's live. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you watching the other content. I see you out there. So you got the loader of the shop. You had me somebody heading there yesterday. Yes. Do I burn the pile of brush? Yes. We will light it on fire once all the stuff dries out a little bit. We don't like to burn it when it's green, otherwise it just smokes. And it doesn't do anything. So we'll wait a little bit. We'll get it all stacked up. Um, we'll get it stacked all the way up into a one big pile, and then we'll light it on fire. I've been saving a little pile of roots right there, so I think it's about time we clean that up and get it into the line. Once the loader is ready and the our loader operator is back, he'll take all this brush behind me and stack it up in one big pile. And that's how we'll take care of it. I thought there was another stump, wasn't there two over here? I could have swore there was a second one. ¿Cuál hora es hay aquí? Aquí es a las 2:30. I must have got both of those stumps. Because they're not there. A las 2 de la tarde, amigo, a las 2. I like to put apples in the slow cooker with some cinnamon and some water. Very good eats. I've never tried that. That sounds kind of fire. Anything with apple and cinnamon is just kind of seems like a just a great. It's a great mix. It's like Apple Jacks. But I'm a big dessert. Like for dessert, I eat cereal. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from, but I almost exclusively eat cereal as a dessert and not like late. I always eat it late at night. I never get up and have a bowl of cereal in the morning. But we always have cereal. Why? 8 p.m. comes around and I'm watching some football or something. Watch out. No box of cereal is safe in my house. I don't know if other people are the same or not, but it's at least what happens at my house. So we've almost made it to the other corner where we started with the loader yesterday before I realized I'm much more efficient with this machine than with the loader. My trees per minute double on this machine compared to the other one. Are there quarries in that area? Abandoned ones full of water? No, not really. Your son does the same, huh? I don't know. I love it. I love a good bowl of cereal at night. Call me a fat ass, but that's it. I'm telling you. It's a good snack. My favorite, Frosted Flakes. What's your guys' favorite cereal? Any other Frosted Flakes fans? Frosted Flakes are the bomb. So much sugary goodness. In Wisconsin, there are some. Some are over 100 feet deep. That's crazy. Is that just from rainwater filling those up? Wow, if I could talk. Grape nuts or crisp? Ooh, ew. Is that even cereal? Grape nuts? What the hell? Oh, there's so many little roots right here. I guess I'm just gonna have to just pile them up a little bit. Rain and underground springs. Yeah, I could imagine that. I could imagine that. So you're from Wisconsin. So are you rooting for the Packers then, or the Lions? Because you're pretty close. Wisconsin's touching. Do you have a lot of animals on the land? Absolutely not. This is on the farm here. We grow only fruit. We have a lot of deer inside our deer fence. That's a problem. But we don't do any animals. Yes, he likes the Packers. I think if the Packers beat the Eagles, don't the Packers play the Lions in the second round? Is that how it's going to go? A third matchup? Yes, you need to look at the cereal aisle. Toby, I don't do the shopping. Not gonna lie, I don't do the shopping. If I did, I'm not sure we would have anything healthy in the whole house. It would just be it would just be all junk. I would I would not get anything positive. You live by Milwaukee. Nice, nice, nice. I we both my pickup truck and the truck that we got for me after or before this one both came from Wisconsin. Appleton and just I don't know, it was probably 20 miles south of Lambeau is where we went and got my pickup truck from. The first one came from Appleton, and the other one was a little bit south of Lambeau. Michigan Gun Dog Outdoors. Hit that like button, buddy. I was in your live stream last night. I caught the last like 45 seconds of it. I don't know if I'm working hard. I'm just sitting down. Working hard or hardly working depends on who you ask. Depends on who you ask. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're getting into some bigger trees. That's the fun stuff. Now we're getting into the big trees, guys. At least for now. At least for now. I do spy a stump right here, so we'll start with that. Is the soil sandy? Yeah, we have, I forget what it is. Loamy sand or sandy loam is our soil type here. Oh, it's just going to crumble on me. I can't stand it when they do this. Pretty sandy. We usually have like a good 6, 8 inches, 10, 12, maybe even inches of topsoil, and then it turns um, pretty sandy. But this soil is pretty good by the looks of it. It's virgin. It's that virgin soil. It's got that virgin soil look to it, but we can't go ahead and plant cherry trees on it immediately due to a root disease called armillaria. So we have to either have some rotational crops in first, or I'm not sure apples are affected the same way cherries are. I guess I've never paid attention to that. So we'll have to check those out. Oh boy. Do I add stuff to the soil like compost? We do. We do a fair bit of soil applied fertilizers in the spring. We do a couple different applications of nitrogen after we do a soil test to check everything out. Hello from Belarus, or is it Belarus? Either way, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I love it. How is it on the other side? This is from the United States. Lime. Yes, we do a lot of lime. But we've kind of tried to get away from some things, and we try to apply as little as we possibly can and give the tree what it needs when it needs it. We do soil sampling, or yes, we do soil sampling, but we also do sap tests where we pick leaves, old leaves and new leaves from different points in the tree, different spots in the tree branches, and we send it in, and it actually goes over to Germany. And in like a week, it comes back or less, and it tells us really what's going on in the plant, what the plant needs, um, which is super cool. So we know if we're deficient in any macro or micronutrient, we can essentially know within a week and get it applied as fast as possible. Just to know we have sufficient levels of what we want in the tree at certain times of the growing season. So science is actually pretty cool. Did I see that? Did I see that Bigfoot just across you when you started digging the ground? Slowly look at the table. The Bigfoot in the woods. Michigan. It's more like Michigan dog man. You know how every state has its own like urban myth, like an urban legend. Michigan has a dog man that rolls around. Just I think most of the legends are they're close to where I'm at, but a little more in the middle of the state. What's the maximum height of our apple trees? Our apple trees, I forget how tall those posts are. I think our trees are going to be 10 to 11, 12 feet tall. And yes, we do use drip irrigation. We use drip irrigation, and we actually do a good bit of fertilizer through the irrigation. We inject it in with the water. It's called fertigation. And that's how we do most of our nitrogen applications. Because the trees are just, everything's better when you spoon feed it through the root system. And so that's a pretty common practice for us over the last couple of years. We got some great products. Um, Steve, are you in here? Are you watching? Steve? Are actually the guy we buy all of our nutrients from the apples for our ground applied apples is might be in here. He said he was gonna watch today, but I haven't heard. Heard of the blue ox, never the dog man. Come on. You've never heard of Dog Man? There's a whole song about it. There's a whole song. You've never heard the legend of the Dog Man? Somebody look that up right now. Somebody look it up. Justin, put the link for the dog for dog. This is YouTube Dogman Michigan. It's going to be the first thing that pops up. It's going to be a song, and it tells you the whole legend. If the links will work, I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. Justin will get it for us. Do you have to weed a lot in between the rows? You just use weed trimmers to keep the weeds down. We use herbicide applications. I do want to start an experiment where we can put in um, creeping thyme. There's even like a clover. There's a clover you can put in, and that kind of will cover that seed, that base underneath the tree. But yes, we have to keep the weeds down because they'll steal the nutrients and water from the apples and from the plants. So we do actively and consistently try and keep the weeds down or completely burnt up. Even though bare soil exposed to the atmosphere is not good, um, it's better for the tree than having a bunch of weeds stealing everything. Wild Roaring Glory is the worst. There it is. Let me click on this quick, see if this is the one. C don't work. What is, wait, what is playing? Oh my god. Thank you. It actually started playing that. Did everyone else hear that, or is that just me? Oh my gosh, there's ads playing. What is going on? I have to. Why is that? Why is that happening? Oh no! It's playing the song. Oh my gosh! Do you guys hear that, or is it just me? Oh my lord! Does it play for you guys? The fact that I'm listening to it. I don't want it to play, but it's playing. I clicked on the link, and now it's just playing in the background. It's so, it's so loud. I don't know how to make it stop. Holy, look at the root system on this bad boy. Woo-wee. Oh, I can't believe it. It's literally so loud. How do I pause it? I'm on the YouTube app live streaming, and it's playing the song. Oh my goodness. This is brutal. It's kind of funny though, because I almost know all the words to it. I can't even focus. It's so loud. Oh man. It gives me goosebumps every time I hear it. It is the right song, Justin. You did a great job. The only thing that would be worse is if it wasn't the right song. That's the only way. This is like the biggest. I've never heard of the blue. What'd you say? The blue ox? I'm not gonna sing. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But but if we ever went on a road trip together, it would be a 3 hour concert of me singing everything under the moon. I can't believe it's still playing. I wish you guys could at least hear it. I mean, that would at least make it worthwhile. But all right, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Oh, Paul Bunyan and the Big Blue Ox. Okay, yes, I've heard of Paul Bunyan. You seriously never? I think you're lying to me, gunman, gun dog, a Cheyenne. In fact, I just try and I gotta get some of the dirt off of these because this thing's gonna be too heavy. I guarantee it. Easy. Maple trees, man. Maple trees. You live in Slovenia. Well, that is a long way from where we are. I'll tell you that. That blows my mind. I guess it's a legend of Dogman. Is it? Does it say Northern Michigan in it? This thing is so heavy. You have a Cat 310. Nice. This is a Hitachi 160. All you need to do is listen to the song at one point. That tells you the whole story. It's still playing, guys. I'm still listening to it. Oh my goodness. Somebody make it stop. Hilarious. Yikes. I didn't think it worked because it didn't take me off of the stream, which is what I think is obviously what's wrong now is that I can't get to the actual YouTube page to wherever it's coming from. Every time I click on it, it just does nothing. I actually deleted it because I thought if I got rid of it, it would close it down. So you might want to put that back in there. Come on. Get out of there. Here, 100 miles south, and it's 10 degrees warmer, but the snow is hard. Yeah, it's barely snowing here, but it is chilly. Yeah, 19. I wish we lived in Lake Effect Belt. I'd be doing a lot more plowing. Oh my God. Justin, how long is this song? I'm still listening to it. I forget how long it is. I mean, it's got to have been 4 minutes. It gives you the heebie-jeebies, I'm telling you. Like every Halloween season, the local radio station play it. They play it all the time. People request it at like the lunch hour and stuff. Yo, Carson, welcome back, brother. What's going on? Whoa, we got all kinds of people in here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We're out here ripping trees over here. Oh my God, now it's playing ads. How do I fix this? This thing's too heavy. I can't do this. I need to figure out how to get rid of this. Talk about a distraction. Now I'm listening to another ad. How do I get rid of it? Nothing, just got home from Florida vacation. Very nice. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. And now you're back in Maine. Nice. We'll see what's the next song. Hopefully it just stops. So the vacation was good. What's a Takuchi 2150? What is that? I'm only familiar with the American stuff. So I apologize. I apologize for that. Komatsu, Hitachi. That's really what we rock here. John Deere. Little Jan Deere. The music has stopped. We got that going for me. It's a Japan brand. That's so annoying, that squeak. Yeah, no Japan here, my friend. So I pulled this bunch of trees out with the loader yesterday before I switched back over to the machine. But hopefully they're not. Oh yeah, they're frozen. Perfect. All those just busted right in half. Guys, if you're enjoying this, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Double tap the screen, like the video, help a brother out. If you're enjoying yourself here today, back in Maine. Where'd you go? Did you go to Disneyland? I wish you guys could have heard it. That would have been more exciting, huh? That would have been sweet. Hit the thumbs up, smash the like button. Welcome. Who was in here asking me how to get that dirt out of the bucket? Because it's about to fall out of here. Who was that? Who was that earlier? That was Mike Adrian. Are you still in here? No, it's not weak. It's 215 horsepower. That's not a bad size. This is about all we need for. This is about all we need for this type of machine, or for this job, I guess. And on our farm, we don't really need anything that big. We don't need much bigger for cherries and apples. It's a small. All of our tractors are smaller, really, due to the sizes of the orchards. Sun's back out. I wish we were getting hammered with some snow. That sounds fantastic. That sounds fantastic. But boy, did I make a mess yesterday with the loader. Look at all these big old. I left all these holes in the ground. Now I got to smooth this all back up. Bro, I have a John Deere 6R. Hell yeah. Those are nice tractors. God forbid we got anything that nice and new on our farm. I'll tell you that. Where's Gun Dog's comment? There it is. We'll pin that. Justin, you can't pin stuff? I wish we had a 6R. Those are nice. I figured you could pin stuff, Justin. Oh, managing my. I got to look through what the differences are. I just know I clicked on whatever one made sense that very first day, but. And an old Serbian Tomo Vinkovic. Dude, I am absolutely slaughtering slaughtering the names. Holy cow, my bad. I apologize in advance, especially when these guys come in from overseas and they start uh, putting stuff in the chat. Nobody's name is safe. Nobody. No message. Back. I spy a stump. Absolutely not. I just gotta stack this stuff up. Benefits of being a mod: you can click on people's names in chat and instantly check out their channel. He does that a lot. Justin's kind of like my he's kind of like my knight in shining armor. He pays attention to everyone who actually has a Mario. Welcome. He I see what you're saying. Yeah, he does that all. He actually does that pretty frequently. He's like my knighting. It's like my little angel. He anytime somebody actually comes back consistently and makes an effort on the channel, he checks out their stuff while they're here. And I think it's been like 3 or 4 times now I've asked him if he found this person's channel during the live streams, if I interact with you. And he sent me a couple people's links while they were live and found their channels for me so I could go um, check out their stuff, which I frequently do. Just like yourself, Michigan Gundog Outdoors. He sent me, Justin and I were both watching you last night at the end of your stream. So that's it's definitely cool to have. Everybody needs to get yourself, everyone needs a Justin. I'm telling you. Woof. We just got punched right there. You love Hitachi. I wish we had a deer. This thing is old and clapped out. I'm telling you. You did say that last night. You said Gundog's got some great guys, right from your area too. Looking forward to checking out the next live, but I got some more time. It was right when I was putting my kid down to bed for bed, and I was like, ah. And then right when he actually went to bed, you were saying that you were going in for dinner and you were out. I typed "What's up," but I think you ended the stream before my comment got through. So we'll definitely catch you on the next one. How much for what? I'm not for sale. Guys, we were almost up to 4,000 subscribers when we started. I think we were 50 short. We were 50 short. Let's get this up to 50 likes, guys. If you've been watching for a minute, don't forget to double tap the screen, to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for your continued support. Couldn't do it without you guys. So we're just trying to get kind of turned around here, and we'll start heading back the other way, pulling up more trees and roots. Don't be shy if you're new here. You can comment. Steve says he's in here now. Everybody say hi to my friend Steve. Everyone say hi, Steve. Or nobody say hi to Steve. Nobody knows Steve. Steve doesn't comment. Oh, there he is. Steve. Steve actually is who we get all of our great nutrients from. We buy our 999 from Steve for our apple orchards. We were talking about fertigation earlier and how we are injecting 999 once a week into the irrigation system to help push our brand new apple trees. Steve's company sells a nice blend, a very nice blend. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Oh, that's fantastic. Steve's family has a nice little market they started. It's called Myrtle and Maud's right here in town. They do a lot of great stuff, a lot of great events. They've added animals into the mix. I'm waiting for them to add a full service bar, and I might be there every weekend. Um, they host cornhole tournaments. They do ladies' night. It's a great place to take your kids in the fall if you're in the northern Michigan area. But I think only a couple people here are actually from the northern Michigan area or visit Michigan to Gundog. He's you got a place in Kalkaska, I think you said. Small world. Definitely a small world. Yep. This is awesome to watch. Thanks for the advertisement. Well, I had to scratch your back after you bought me lunch today. So if anyone was bored earlier today during the lunch hour, if you're mad because you missed the segment called "What My Wife Made Me for Lunch," it's because Steve bought me breakfast. Brought me lunch today. So you guys missed out on the lunch special. Maybe maybe we can get Wilbur Ellis to sponsor the lunch hour. The lunch hour sponsored by Steve. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Steve. Dub, W's in the chat for Steve. Free lunch, yeah. We had a lot of great talks. We always talk about really important stuff. Half of Steve's wood boiler caught on fire. We talked about that for a little bit. That's a tough look. We're actively taking donations to replace Steve's wood boiler that caught on fire. Oh, the wood boiler and the shed gone, gone. But you know what was more important was going to Avalanche Bay. We don't turn this truck around for nothing. Not even the house on fire. Oh man, that is just so funny. I can't get enough of that. I can't get enough of it. Oh man, too funny. That's no good, Steve. That's tough luck for Steve. There's something behind me. Why can't I drive? I know it. At least it was just the shed. That's true. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Oh man, there is a little something frozen right there. We're gonna have to check out what's in there. Guys, 362 live viewers. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Somebody hit me with the sub count. What are we at? Can we get to 4K live on the channel right now? Could we crest the 4,000 hump today? See, that's so much dirt, but really the more I drop it, this whole root is going to just disappear into like a little tiny thing. 200 more. All right. To get to 4,000. We need no. We need 20 more. We just need a nice week, just a little 20 spot. Just a little 20 spot. Yeah, so we're going to kind of start to make our way back across this field. We already made our way down, and now we're going to go back across and keep moving, keep ripping. We're just ripping stuff up. We're out here making a mess today, really. I just kind of drive around as far as I can reach in a big circle and rip all the trees out. It's pretty. Ouch! What the hell? That hurt. Excuse me. That was rude. These poplars, man, they just snap in half. They just snap right in half. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh man. We got trees down all over the place. Loader guy's on vacation, so we're kind of on our own, really. So we're kind of just on our own, boys. You're making a mess and enjoying it. Absolutely. It is kind of fun, especially knowing that I'm 90% sure I won't be the person who has to clean most of it up. It adds an extra element where it's like I can kind of just make a mess and not too worried about it. I'm sure, it's probably not the right attitude to have, but shit. Full send. Full send. Oh yeah, we're making a mess, that's for sure. We got brush everywhere. We got machines everywhere. We got trucks. We got trees. We got mess galore. Mess galore. Oh man. Okay. If I can just make a little turn here, we'll be set to start heading back across. I think. Like I said before, I really miss when there wasn't snow a little bit when I'm doing this job because I could see where the stumps are and see everything that I need to pick up and move. But this time of the year, it's a tough look. It's tough to find everything sometimes. Find anything cool out there yet, like a deer sheds or random finds. There is a deer blind over in the corner, but I've known that's been there. It's kind of out in the open. I moved it with a forklift because it was actually right where our deer fence is supposed to go. It was right on the property line, really. So we should have moved it to begin with. It shouldn't have been there. So I pretty much just picked it up with a forklift and just moved it. Looks like we're getting a stick and a stump at the same time. I don't like the way that looks like it's going to fall on me. That doesn't look. Not really excited about that look. Deer antlers. No, I haven't found any of those, but actually we've had some in our tractor tires and stuff like that. But I haven't found any antlers yet. Sometimes I'll find some old fences, which are always fun to find a old barbed wire fence in the middle. That's always fun. Always a big pain. Always a big pain. Guys, don't forget to drop a like and a sub on the channel if you enjoy the content. We do a lot of cool stuff here on the channel. We do bees, honey, cherries, apples. We run heavy equipment. If that sounds like you, don't be shy. Don't be shy, friends. The poplars are out of control. The amount of breakage is just killing me. Yep, some people just stop in on their way through. Not everybody stops to chat, stops to hang out. But 425 live at one time, that is pretty solid for a live. We're not mad about that, boys. W's in the chat, a lot of viewers today. Love to see it. Love to see it. I almost didn't go live today. I thought about just, taking today off. But I said, you know what? I can't do that to the fans. So here we are. Fall out of there. There we go. We've completed the turn. We've made it all the way around, I think. It's not I think, it's I know. It's I know it. I know it. I wish there was something. I actually, just directly behind the bucket, maybe 100, 200 yards away, I actually found this huge rock yesterday. All right, let's go. Almi makes me want to get the mini out and start ripping. Dude, I'll tell you what, people love watching stuff get messed up. I'm telling you. People love it. People love watching this kind of stuff. People love seeing people taking stuff out. I'm telling you. Any other time I do stuff, not as popular. But this really brings the folks in. I'm telling you, this people, they love it. And I'm here for it, boys. I'm here for it. No, stay away. I'm not sure I'm here for these poplar trees, but I'm here for all the other stuff. Before we get too far ahead, I'm gonna go grab a water out of my truck while I'm right here next to it. So I'm hoping, as always, somebody has a good joke they can tell. Somebody be the entertainer while I'm gone. Oh, there's people walking. Holy shit! I thought it was a Sasquatch. I thought it was Dogman, Michigan, right here, right before my eyes. But it's just the people on the neighboring property. Minnie doesn't have an enclosed cab. It'd be a shit 40 minutes. That'll happen. I mean, my cab's not enclosed. I can stick my arm out the window because one of the windows is broke. Is that the same? Does that count? Or is that different? Or is that different? Don't forget this, my snake. There's a snake here? Steve, did you eat the rest of that quesadilla? I gave Steve the rest of my quesadilla. He was supposed to share that with his wife, but who knows if that happened. Ah, the snacks. No windows is a little different. Very true. Very true. Yeah, it's very true. I know, Cindy. I'm just giving you a hard time. Just playing with you. Just playing with you. We're all just having fun here. So I says to the guy, I need to get those trees out of the way because it keeps breaking these ones in the bucket in half. What a pain in the butt. Oh, I think we'll stop here and get these guys out first, and then we'll move back over to where we were just working. Get that to fall down. Fall down and stay down. Autocorrect. Technology, you got to watch out for that. They'll get you. The tech will get you. Oh my god, my goodness gracious. That tree fell the wrong way, so now it's stuck behind this tree. We got it all figured out though. It's doing some cowboy logging, they call it. Cowboy logging. I don't know if it's quite considered logging, but it'll do. I had to talk him into going live at lunch. I wasn't gonna do it, but I said, Steve, you got to see this. You got to see what's going on here. I think Steve's I think Steve and his wife have a unique opportunity to show what they do. They have farm animals. They got they live on their farm. They grow apples and cherries, and they have their own market where they sell all kinds of different products. I think they have a great, unique opportunity to kind of showcase what they do on social media, kind of like what I do. But you just got to put your head down and commit to it. I'm telling you, it's that easy. You get to know the lovely folks online, and you just start going live a little bit. This that's making me nervous. Please fall the other way. Thank you. Without Steve, you guys would be watching something else. You'd be doing something productive with your time, but instead you're here watching me. Oh, we almost got the deer fence. No, thank you. This way, please. Come back this way. Nice. All right, I'm gonna go grab my water quick. Steve, tell a joke. Our farm is only advertised on Facebook. You should jump into this. I'm telling you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my water. You guys hang tight. Hang tight. Oh, I almost just ate. I almost just fell. Oh. Good thing that wasn't on camera. You guys would be laughing. You guys would be laughing at me. My truck is so dirty. We got the agua. We got the chargers going. I forgot to idle down the machine. Feel bad about that. Can you guys still hear me over here? I got sticks down everywhere. Did Steve tell a joke? Come on, Steve, you let us down. I ordered my lab one of those blank shooting dummy trainers from Michigan Outdoors. Michigan Gun Dollar, thank you for turning me on to them. Whoa, you guys get a room. My wife ate it. Steve, how far behind are you? I'm so confused. What I said was like an hour. I said that like an hour ago. He must be behind. How do you get behind in a live stream? Is that possible? Cindy says you could hear me while I was over there. That's good. At least I wasn't talking to myself too much. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been embarrassing. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we're gonna get back here into these. Oh my gosh, we're rocking back and forth on the high ground. I'm. Does anybody else like? I'm constantly squinting, even though I have sunglasses on top of my head, but I'm still squinting. What's wrong with me, dude? Put the sunglasses on. My figure it out, you know. Put the sunglasses on. Do yourself a favor. Okay. What a peaceful there. I guess we'll find out how far behind Steve is if he puts a joke in. Oh, my AirPods just connected. Are you? Did you guys lose me that whole time? That was weird. All of a sudden, it just said my AirPods reconnected. The dummy launcher for the dog takes a 222 cal. Fires to train 100. Guys, if you're training your dog, you got to check out this guy's profile. He's got some really great stuff on there. What is? Are you guys, am I cutting in and out talking? Because I think it's connecting to my. I turned my truck on so I can charge my phone battery chargers, and I think it's jumping back and forth between my truck. Sound gone. Yeah, I think it's bouncing back and forth. I wish I could choose. It should be on the air. Oh my god! Holy cow! What is happening here?
Very interesting. You're back? Sound gone? We're back? We're in? We're back? Oh, man. I turned my truck on because both of my separate battery chargers for my phone are both dead, so I have them plugged in the truck, and I think it's catching... I think my Bluetooth is connecting to the truck. So I think every time I swing close to it, it's kind of putting us into the truck, unfortunately. It's a giant pain in the butt, huh? Game on! I love that reference. Is that a Wayne's World? Party time, excellent. Is the sound gone still? Did you make a website for that? I need to figure out how to make a website for some merchandise. You guys even hear me? I'm so confused about what's happening. Can you hear me now? This is saying you missed the tree to the left. Plenty of trees here. You can't go wrong. You just kind of got to just pick a spot. Thanks for the advice. You can hear me good now. I took the AirPods out and disconnected the Bluetooth because I think it was going over to my truck, which I left running to charge up my batteries. Because my phone's at 30%. Does it sound different or worse? What's the word? Plenty of trees here to choose from. Loud and clear. Good, good, good. We'll take it. Everybody say hi to Steve's wife. Steve's wife's in the chat. She's a very nice lady. She's a very nice lady. Steve's better half. I think Steve would even agree with that. Steve would agree with that statement. All right, all the trees to the left are gone. Oh, looks like Steve's back. Oh man. Hey, hey, hey! No, 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 no. That was real. That was coming right for me, chat. You hate to see it. Michigan gun dog. I need a hunting dog. How do I get a hold of you? Steve, you just need another kid. You don't need a dog. Stick with the kids. Except you got your, your wife's got your balls in her purse, probably, literally. Got those things snipped out. Snip, snip. I need something to keep my house warm when when I'm in the doghouse. Email's in the bio on the page. Steve, you gotta click on his name and view his profile. That made a cool sound. Yeah, Gundog, just go ahead and put your phone number, date of birth, and social number in here, and Steve will get a hold of you. And your other doghouse burnt down. The sun's back out. Gorgeous day here. Wow. Timber, trees are going down today. The conditions are about perfect too. Not too cold. Well, it's actually freezing, but the ground's not frozen, so everything's still popping out like a dream. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Did we cross the 4K? Nick, mucho trabajo, amigo. Sí, hay. Mohammed, I don't know what that says, my friend. I only speak 2 languages, and that's neither of them. Descansando por huevones, Nico. Huevón, hijo su perra madre. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. 4.03, heck yeah. We made it, 4K. That's crazy, 4,000 subs, guys. We started this 10 months ago. I never thought we'd get this far. I didn't think I was gonna get anywhere. January's been crazy so far. We're coming up on 2.5 million views on the channel. 2.5 million. Tú quieres regresar, ah? Trabajos milleras aquí. I think we're at 2.3, I think, million views. 2.3. That's crazy. I think I gotta get over more. No importa, dólares son dólares, vale. I think I gotta get a little more centered. I gotta get a little deeper into the woods on this pass. I gotta get more trees. Good luck, Steve. Good luck with the fire guy. I hope you get, you know, if you find out quickly, come back in the chat and tell everybody what caused the fire. Steve's gonna find out from the fire department here around 4 o'clock whether or not it was his fault, his stuff caught on fire. I'd love a live reveal. Thanks for joining, Steve. Everybody say bye, Steve. Oh, he won't be here till 4:40. You gotta be kidding me. I'll be long gone by then. You won't catch me working at 5 o'clock in the winter. Hell no. Not a chance. Staying on till 5. That's a tough look. That's a tough look. That's like, not a good chance of that. Not a good chance of that. Oh yeah, it's green. Oh, look at that. All the dirt finally fell out of the bucket too. Now we're talking. Just stay live while I'm driving home. I could we could just keep it rolling all the way till I pull in the driveway. You guys will know exactly where I live. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Later, Steve. Good luck. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next time. Or later. I'm gonna park right on top of these trees right now, so I can try and reach all of these bad boys out here. What a day. What a gorgeous day. The algorithm is my friend today. Yeah, tree by tree, stop by stop. Oh, there must be a stump connected to that one. Hey, EH is back. What's up, man? How's life? Oh, just another great day. Sun's shining. The sun's shining and we're live streaming. What more can you ask for? See some scraps here. We're gonna try and clean some of this up while we're kind of close to it. If I can get the tooth under that. Thank you. Thank you. You're saying I'm looking good or the job's looking good? Either way, thank you. He's got jokes. Sarah Walters, hello, welcome. Welcome to Pomes and Stones. haven't seen you yet. Then you must not stop by for the lunch hour. The lunch hour is fantastic time. Hey, wait a minute. I see a little something here we can grab. So when's the fire? I know it. Hello from Japan. That is a long ways away. I know we should have a fire. We should light one up. We should light one up on the live stream. That's what the people want. They want to see stuff on fire. Ooh. What do we got here? We got a little stump action. I know it. I bet the fire won't be till we get most of this out of the ground. So it could be a little bit. If I keep working half days, it's going to be a little bit. Every time I feel like I come out here to do this, I'm always doing something in the early morning, so I never get a good jump on it. I don't make that much. I don't make that much progress at one time. Buddy, this is virgin soil here. It's great looking soil, isn't it? IRL would kill. I'm thinking about just lighting up a fire in my backyard one night and just having some beers with the boys. I saw you pointed out some successful streams that had some people who just hang out at a fire, and every time they get a donation or something, they just shotgun a beer. I said, I think that's something I could do. We need a big fire for our friends. Plenty of friends here, Toby. Critter Getters? Who's Critter Getters? Is this somebody I need to look up? You know, we're always looking to expand the channel. If hanging out and drinking beers brings in some more audience, I'm all about it. Don't tempt me with a good time. Don't tempt me with a good time. Shotguns beers every 100 likes. I would have to shotgun 0 beers if I did that today. Going snow goose hunting with him next fall. Nice. Nice. I don't do much hunting, but I can see how people enjoy it. My father-in-law loves it. Big hunter. There's no way this random dude is actually your neighbor. No chance. Fall out of the bucket. What is going on? What is happening? There we go. I see. I see. I see. That's always it. You know, Michigan-Ohio rivalries never cease to. People really care about that. They get real into it. Oh, there is a stump there. That's not what I wanted. That kind of really messes up my pile I made. Up to, guys, 502 concurrent viewers. That's fantastic. You can't count those you can't count the Ohio people. Especially if they're Buckeye fans. I sure hope so. That's crazy. 502. That might be the most concurrent we've had. Oh, it's for sure the most we've had this year. I'm not sure about the channel all time. I think one of our streams we had 520 something, I think was the most. But still, that's crazy. Thanks to everybody who's been sticking around. Don't forget, guys, if you like this stuff, I'm going to be doing this pretty much all winter, I'd imagine, for a majority of the time. Don't forget to smash that sub button. Check out the other stuff on the channel if you're having fun today. Another great day on stream. You guys are fantastic. Are you referring to the Michigan and Ohio State game? Some kids on the Michigan team got pepper sprayed. Oh man, I saw them crying on the sideline and I was like, why are those guys crying? And then they were said that players were getting pepper sprayed. Oh man. This is so funny. It's actually hilarious. EH has to go get some rest. I'll check on you next time. Thanks, appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, there's something in the ground right there. We're gonna have to investigate that a little bit more, I think. I'm gonna run to my truck and grab those chargers quick. We'll probably stream for one more hour. Oh, that's fantastic. I'll be right back, boys. Again, somebody tell a quick joke. Anything funny? Tell a story. Tell a story. Anything? Something.
Oh, okay, we're back. Hello, it's Africa. I'm telling you guys, we got people from all over. Can you guys hear me again now that I'm back? We got the phone chargers because we're down to 20%, but we're here for maybe another 40 minutes. We're gonna go till 4:30, and then we're gonna peace. And then we're gonna peace out. Play from Africa. That's great. We have South Africa in here also. Maybe you guys are close to each other, around-ish, same-ish area. I don't know. Gonna tap out. Can't keep his eyes open. Can't keep her eyes open. Up since 4. Cindy, I appreciate you. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing the finished product on your doors, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Thank you. You need to get a world map on a corkboard and pin where everyone watches from. I should. I wish I could get I should have like a digital one and I can screen share and like go over to it, click on it, show you guys the map every day. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Apples, cherries, bees, like and subscribe. Guys, we got so much to offer on this channel. So many cool things that are all about growing fruit, growing food, honey, bees. Oh, so much, so much, so much. And you never know. You might meet someone in here that kind of like Steve and Justin and Michigan Outdoor Gunman. Talk about some leads for Michigan Gun Dog Outdoors here. He shows up to the live stream and he gets some business, some multiple potential business. Telling you, it pays to network, boys. It pays to network. It pays to network and help support the small streamers, the small content creators, and the blueberry growers. That's right. Oh, nick that tree with the bucket. I gotta turn the heat back on. My fingers are cold by the window that doesn't have glass in it. I should get a map. Justin, let's see if I can change the. I can remove you as a standard moderator. Let's see. Where'd you go? Now let's see if I can make you add as a moderator. Let's see. Hey, there we go. 17 degrees Fahrenheit here. Yeah, it's 17 here today. Guys, everyone, W's in the chat for Justin. He's just been promoted to a managing moderator. The double M. The double M. The old M&M. No pressure. No pressure. I like to reward success. Justin's great. Like I said, he hooks me up whenever. Justin's he's like my manager. It's just whenever I need to be watching something or I need to see something, Justin tells me, and he sets me up. He's got our back in the stream. What more could we ask for? What more could we ask for? Thanks, Justin. Justin is the man. Down she goes. You guys related? No. Justin was watching. a stream while we were. What was that plowing? Was that plowing snow the first time you joined in? I think I was plowing. Sarah's back. Welcome back. We're glad to have you. Happy to have you back. Yeah, I think I was plowing snow, and Justin joined in for the first time, and he came back a couple, 3, 4 times, and after that, the rest is history. He's just a fan of snow pushing. Dude, snow pushing is fun. I do enjoy it. We keep getting these like weird storms where it's like 1 inch here, another inch over there, and it's like I can't catch a break and just get like a good 6 to 8 inches, and I can just live stream from 2 in the morning till 10 in the morning. What is DJs? Not familiar. What is Sarah doing today? That was a wasted 360. Finally, finally a good stream. Thank you. How do you say your name? Aluin? Lulin? Alulin? Alulin. Is that it? I'm sorry if I slaughtered your name. I apologize in advance. I apologize in advance. Huge plowing and landscaping service out of Grand Rapids. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. My wife went to college at Grand Valley. It's a nickname. Ah. My wife went to college at Grand Valley to be a teacher. She teaches second grade. A farmer and a teacher. Who would have thought? Could you imagine two poor people getting together than a farmer and a teacher? Oh, Gun Lake. Come on, brother. Have you been there? Have you seen that thing recently? Well, I guess you probably just drove by if you came up here, if you're south of Grand Rapids a little bit. But, dude, every time I go by, they're adding something to that place. They must have the machines cranked up. They're taking everybody's money to pay for all the renovations. I like our casino up here. What is it called? Turtle Creek. You would have driven by that on your way to the Great Wolf Lodge. They call that the winning casino. See you later, Sarah. Thanks for stopping in again. I appreciate you. Hopefully we'll see you. Hopefully we'll see you again. Check out any of the other videos. Comment. Join the Discord. We haven't even mentioned the Discord yet today, guys. You guys can join our Discord for free. We chat outside of the all of the videos, outside of the streams. We pretty much chat about anything. Anything you want to share with the group. We talk about what we're making for dinner and show different projects, hobbies we're working on. It's a great place to join. And that's all for free, you guys. So much light pollution at night. Yeah, that's true. Justin, we might need a link to the Discord. If anybody wants to join. If no one's joining, then I wouldn't worry about it. You just get the Discord app on your phone, and the rest is easy. Oh, he's already got it there. Well, I hope you enjoyed your 30 seconds of fame there, guy, because Justin's going to clear you out of here in about 0.2 seconds. Taking new members for a limited time. You better get in now. You better get in now. Just like that, folks. That's as long as it takes. Go ahead, put something silly in. Managing moderator Justin's going to get rid of you. Don't think he's not going to do it. Oh, there's so many stumps in here. I can't even see them, but every time I try and move on to the next trees, I dig something else up. That's crazy. There we go. We're getting all the chunks out, boys. All the chunks. I call it swatting. Dude, Justin's the king of swatting. Chat's actually been pretty clean today. It has not been bad. Usually we got about 6, 7 people that try and try something here over the 3-4 hour streams we do. I swatted another and another. Guys, I was blown away. The video's starting to slow down now, but I made a YouTube short. That thing got over 600,000 views about a tractor in our shop. Over 600,000 views. The thing just exploded. I was blown away. I've never had a video be that successful. That was crazy. 600,000 views. I thought it was going to get to 1 million. I really did. I really want to have a million view video under my belt. I thought it was going to happen. But we came up just short. Still can't pin messages. That's interesting. Yeah, the one where we split the path. Hey, who's Vip? Who's Vipus? Somebody claim yourself, because that's not your name in the live chat or in the stream. I don't know who that is. I don't know that Discord name, but I want to know who you are. Still can't pin messages. That's crazy. We're pulling trees out, my friend. We're pulling trees out and chatting. It's a pretty simple process. Oh, okay. All right. Welcome. Welcome to the Discord. I need to put a name. You know how people say you need to put a name to the face? I need to put a name to the name. A name to the name. And we got it. Welcome to the Discord. I'm sure we'll be chatting in there later. Somebody always shares a little bit of something. Justin, we haven't seen Goldfish today, have we? We haven't seen him yet. What is he doing? He's probably trying to get a good night's rest. He can't seem to turn the stream off once we get going. Why are we doing this? I'm doing this we're clearing out some land in order to make room to plant more cherry and apple trees. We're trying to maximize our acreage. But this little corner here has some... Mike B, what's up? Still grubbing trees. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, we're still grubbing trees. We'll be out here for another 27 minutes running the machine. And then I'll give you guys, maybe we'll do a little apple tour on the drive out. I'll show you guys the high density apple farm, which is pretty much what I spend most of my time in. In the summer, I manage our apple program. But I show you guys my baby. What I put my pride and joy on the farm. What I put most of my effort into is I take care of all of our apple trees. And this is the farm that has all of our high density stuff. It's a really nice, put together, nicely planted young orchard. All on trellis, 12 feet apart, or the rows are 12 by 4. So that means there's 12 rows 12 feet in between the rows, and 4 feet in between each tree. So, I mean, we really cram them in. I can't remember off the top of my head how many acres that is. How much more do I have to grub? Oh, I got probably 2 more. I probably have 2 full days left here in this spot. 2 full days. What kind of cherries do we grow? We have a couple different varieties of sweet cherries. Cavaliers, Emperor Francis, mostly dark cherries. We have a couple light sweets. We have some acres of Ballantine cherries, but we are 99% Montmorency tart cherries. We sell our products pretty much everywhere. You can get your hands on it. I still got to get them to get me a discount code. So whenever someone asks what we do, I can say, hey, use this code at checkout. That's 513. That's, I think our record for concurrent is 525. That's crazy. What a stream. What a stream. Are we going to burn the pile? Or hauling the stumps to dump? Nope, we will be burning these. This will all get burnt up. This will all get burnt. Is that a rock? I think it is, folks. It's just a little one. It's just a little guy. Ouch. Yeah, all pretty much tart cherries. We have 5 or 6 different varieties of sweet cherry, or of, oh my gosh, sorry. I think we have 5 different varieties of apples in here now. 5 or so different varieties of apples for sure. I'm just imagining there being some stumps in here, even though it looks like it's clean. But maybe I'm wrong. All we can do is just pick up the stuff and definitely got to get my battery charged for my grease gun tonight. I like greasing in the evenings because it's warmer, but my battery's dead for my grease gun, so I'm gonna have to charge it, and We'll be greasing in the morning. There's a stump. I felt it. There it is. Just a little guy. Looks like you're having fun for sure. Yeah. You know, it's mostly fun because the time's flying by while I get to chat with everybody here. When do you hope to plant? We have trees for this farm in our nursery right now, but those won't be ready until 2026. By the time those trees are ready to be planted, so it's going to be a year. Well, we would plant them in the fall of 2026. We always plant our trees in the fall. That is when. Those are 3 different varieties of apples. A different rootstock than what we have here. That won't be a high density. That'll be kind of like a semi-density of Ida Red and Honeycrisp and Ambrosia. So a couple different varieties, high density processing, and fresh market. So we got a touch of everything. We got a touch of everything on our farm. And that's by design, you know. We've got to keep all doors and opportunities open so we don't have too many eggs in one basket. That's why we got into apples, because before we were 100% cherries. And we said, you know what? We might want 2 paychecks a year instead of just one. So now we're diving into the apples. We have a huge black cherry tree in my dad's garden. I plan to give them to some friends so they can make us cherry wine. Dude, the cherry wine's great. I'd assume your farm uses tree shakers for cherries. Yes, we do. Yes, we use. They're called the brand is COE. That is the brand that we use. We've used them forever. I think we have 7 sets of the harvesters, as we harvest 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, from end of July to the beginning of August. It's about 6 weeks of harvest, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, in order to get across all of our ground and get everything harvested. There is a video in the channel that has the cherry harvesting process on there. If you really want to check it out, it's one of my most popular long form videos. People love it. People who've never seen cherry shakers and how cherries are harvested mechanically, it's a super cool process. I really recommend checking that video out. Super cool. Very, very cool. I feel like pumpkins you can't go wrong with, because all you have to do is just advertise that you have some pumpkins during Halloween, and you can get all kinds of people to show up. Ahmed, you're watching from Indonesia, but I don't know what you're saying. English and Spanish here. Por favor. Por favor. Gundog, are you going live again tonight? You got to keep it rolling. You had quite the chat was popping off on your stream, buddy. You think you got a nice tight knit group of people. Oh man, two broken ones. Three. Every one of those trees broke. That's annoying. I'll look for it when we have blueberry shakers, but we stop using them now. We do only you pick. Nice. What's your max bushel an acre? Just out of curiosity. Oh, the heat decided to quit working now. That's nice. Love that for me. Love that for me. Ooh. Strawberry season was 3 weeks last year. Is that long? Is that long for strawberry season? What's the average? How often do you stream and what's your time zone? I stream pretty much depending on what I'm doing. This week I've streamed every single day, and some weeks I don't stream at all. Just depends on uh, the projects we're doing on the farm. So that's a long strawberry season. We do have some strawberry farmers up here, but I'm not. I don't pay attention to the strawberry season length. Usually, we're just getting done with all of our harvests, and I just turn my brain off. And what's the time zone? Time zone here is Eastern. So right now it is 4:12 in the afternoon. 4 in the afternoon here right now. Eastern time zone of the United States. I'll get back to you on the max bushel. I married into the farm, and so I do the jobs that nobody else will do. Do you think that your wife married you by chance then, or do you think that was by design? She said, "Hold up, wait a minute. This guy doesn't. This guy will do all the stuff that we don't want to do. He's hired." 3 weeks is a long harvest. Then that's impressive. Then that means you must have had a lot of crop and a lot of good quality crop. And it's always to say something in order to hold a crop for that long. Because sometimes you got your problems with your bugs or your diseases. But if you can continue to hold the crop for a long period of time, that says something about your managing practices. It just means you're good at your job, you know? Just means you're good at your job. What time is it, sir? 4:14. We're probably going to run the machine for about 15 more minutes, and then I'll give you guys a little tour as we drive up the driveway of the apple farm, and then we'll probably call it. We'll probably call it a day. I got to go get my kid. My mom watches my son on Wednesdays in the little town here of Elk Rapids. So I got to go grab him and head home. My wife is at a baby shower, so me and my son have to figure out what we're going to do. 10:14 p.m. Where are you then? England? You across the pond? Dude, I would imagine. I can't stand snakes. I would freak out if I was down there picking strawberries and then boom, there was this like a gardener snake. Woo! That that would be too much for me. I might have a heart attack right on the spot. Might be a heart attack right on the spot. Sweden. Toby, I'm not gonna tell my mom hi. Good afternoon, all. Missed most of your live stream today. Busy week, dude. Don't worry about it one bit. I don't expect everybody to watch every live stream and sit through all of it, except Justin. Everybody else can come and go as they please. Did you get some things done? Get some things done today, Jeremy. Guys, look at all the members. You guys can click that money sign down below and you can become a member like Justin, like Toby, like Ohio Jeremy. You guys, you get exclusive content. I actually need to do a better job at that. I don't think I've posted anything exclusively for the members. This isn't a good sales pitch, guys. But you can be a part of that group. Get some. We're working on some custom emojis, and you guys can have access, depending on what level of membership, to the long form videos early before the rest of the general public. You guys can check that out. Toby does bounce back and forth. He says he's got multiple screens. He's all over the place. But I love that. You guys could check. There's so many. It's what I love about the YouTube communities is there's so much. There's so much to offer, and it's like even if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel and you think that nobody's gonna watch your stuff, there's a crowd out there for everything. I swear. Somebody cares. Somebody will be interested in what you're doing. All you have to do is just press record. Not care what other people think. Don't care if people are going to laugh at you. That's when you start making progress, is when you give up worrying about what other people think about you. They're either going to watch or they're not. Nobody cares. Thank you. Stinky Bunny made an appearance yesterday. Were you here for that? We haven't seen them in a minute. Every spring I ride the chopper wagon to throw all 200 straw bales. Don't you do that? Don't those last 2 seasons, strawberries, the strawberry plant, as far as the actual like plant itself, you put the straw out. It's a 2-year cycle, correct? Is that wrong? Joking, joking. I know you're joking, buddy. At least I assumed you were. You've never spoken to me with that in that tone before. That must be a no root. Wow, that's surprising. That one's just crumbling. Look at that nice dark soil. Man, you replant every third year. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know much about strawberries, but I know that they last a couple years. A couple. But that's about it. Ooh. That's a stinky bunny reference. Stinky bunny reference for sure. For sure. It's a it's I think it's the longest running inside joke on the channel. We haven't seen I wonder how poor Caleb Long is doing. We haven't heard from him in a while. It's been a minute. He was a staple. He was a staple on the stream when we first started. And now he's gone. Never to be heard from again. Replants the strawberries every third year. This seems like a lot of work. What's more work, strawberries or blueberries? Did Justin give him the boot? No, we just haven't seen him in a minute. Are you talking about Sneaky Bunny? No, I tried to. I got in. Wow, I got in front of that. I said, "Hey, oh, it's." I said, "That's the inside joke. No negativity. Makes a lot of money though. I bet." Blueberries are tasty. Blueberries are very tasty. I do agree with Toby on that one. I have to agree with Toby on that one. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! We're bouncing like crazy. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Should try asparagus, but that's hard to get established. Yeah, but also if you take care of it right, I think they last multiple years too, right? You have to take care when you harvest it. You have to snap it just right at the right spot so that the plant continues to grow back. I think it'll grow for a long time in the same spot. Oh, what you agree with me now? Toby, I can't agree with everything everybody says. Well, then I'd just be a pushover. There has to be some resistance. There's got to be some resistance, my guy. There's a stump. Life's great. Life's great grandpa started an asparagus farm, did it for years, then switched to blueberries. Is your wife's name Life? Blueberries are more spring, more hours, strawberry physical labor, but they both pay out tremendously. Yeah, I feel like that's like the same with like a good Honey Crisp apple. They're such a pain to manage, and there's so many things that can go wrong throughout the year, and with the apple and the tree. But if you can get a good Honey Crisp apple at the end of the season, the payout is tremendous compared to the rest. Not to use your same vocabulary, but yes, the payout can be very good on a box of honeys. Very good on a box of honeys. Older guy at the show said he ripped out all of his blueberries because the foreign competition dropped the price so much it couldn't be profitable. Planted strawberries and raspberries. That sounds like the cherry farmers. Jeremy, do you get the fruit grower news? Do either of you guys get the fruit grower news? The magazine. It's like the longest running. No, it's not from MSU. Wife's not life's. Hey, I didn't want to. I don't know. A lot of people name their kids weird shit. I mean, my name's Talon, like a bird claw. That's strange. No judgment. Yeah, it's on the. That's a no on the magazine. I'm gonna be. I believe early this year, in the coming months, I'm gonna be in the. Gonna get a spot in the magazine. They said one of the people who runs it saw my YouTube channel and wants to do a whole thing on the YouTube channel and on our cherry farm. So looking forward to that. Hopefully that brings some more attention. Fruit Grower News, FGN. Will I be mentioned? I might have to. I'll say, hey, shout out if you joined the lives. Couldn't have done it if it wasn't for Justin. That would be funny. I don't, but you see him in the office. That's good enough. When I find out what month I'll be in, I'll let you guys. I'll let everybody know. That'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that. They reached out in like November, but they have multiple months done ahead of time. So they said it would be early 2025. Good night. We'll see you. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for joining the Discord too. Our newest Discord friend. I see people have actually been talking in it since I started live streaming, but I haven't checked it out yet. Fruit Grower News, FGN. Yep. That's the one. That's the one. I think I have a belt. I got a belt squeaking. I have to go check that out. 4 minutes to go. I know it. It went away. They got some snow on it. Doc, about quit time, isn't it? Yeah, it is actually. It is. We're gonna do a little farm tour on the way out. MBG, the marketing group, has meetings every 6 months. I go to MSU, has some speakers here talking about everything blueberry. Nice. Yeah, we go to the Grand Rapids Fruit and Veggie Expo, as well as there's a show up here in Traverse City in January. It's actually next Tuesday and when is it? Wednesday next week. Tuesday, Wednesday is our grower meeting up here, and they talk about pesticides, what works, what doesn't work, stuff like that. Any updates on the bugs and situation stuff like that. Very similar, probably. Probably very similar. Who's your biggest? Who do you buy most of your chemicals from? Wilburellis, Nutrien. What's your people? Ouch. Who's your group? Doc, good to see you, brother. Wow, we made a mess today. So we started back, kind of by back here where the top of my bottom of my fingers at. We went all the way that way to the fence, and we made it all the way back here. It's almost like a 360. Almost like a there and back. Almost. I've been good. We had a great stream today. Nice, successful stream. These trees are tall. So we're actually almost done. We probably just have a down and back one more time, and we'll have this whole corner done. Then there's a valley on the back side of the machine, on the other side of the machine's at. There's a big valley.
And I'm not sure if we're going to clean that up and try and take care of that whole thing at the same time or not. But I mean, look at how fine these roots are on these things. Isn't that crazy? All those just sucking up nutrients in the soil, getting water. Some really fine root hairs. Wild. Wild. So we'll get in the truck. Look how dirty this thing is. The roads are nasty. Roads are just disgusting. Salty. Gravel on the plow. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Got my Hudson Nat, my John Deere stuff. Got that. What did I say? I said Wilbur Ellis and what did I say? I think I said Nutri. All right, let's check out the orchard on our way out. What a nice peaceful way to wrap up the day. Did I get my truck undercoated? No. I need to though, cause she's rusty. Whoops, I'm plowing snow actively as we're driving. Oh my god. All right, we'll check out the apple orchard here on our way by. We're still holding on to some leaves. Imagine that. It's not necessarily a good thing, but the father-in-law's department is the chemicals, huh? You just put them on the trees. So like I said, these trees are 4 feet apart, and the distance between is 12 feet. We have 4 wires. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're drilled. We drill each one of these posts, and the wire goes through the center. Then you can see we have, if you can tell, we have these clips. You can see it right here by my finger. We have these clips that snap onto these wires and hold these trees in place. We use a combination of rubber band type stuff. I forget the name of them. And we use a tape to keep these trees connected to these wires. High density is a relatively new concept. The idea that you can get more out of an orchard by putting in smaller trees instead of having a bigger tree with more apples on it, but you do smaller trees, but you can cram a lot more in per acre is a very popular idea in mid-Michigan on the ridge. And it's really spreading everywhere. About everywhere does it. It changes everything though. All your equipment has to be smaller. All of your pruning has to be smaller. You can see the black lines. That's all drip irrigation. That's how we give the trees water. It's connected to valves that turn the water on and off per each zone. Each variety has its own zone, so we can water each type of apple differently because different apples require different amount of water at different points of the year. Controlling the water, deficit irrigation, we do it all. This is what the valves look like. Wait for it. There they are. Those are all connected to Bluetooth. There's one here, one here. So this zone runs everything all the way to back where we started, and this one runs all the way up till the blowout. But we can control these from my phone. I can set all the clocks. Pretty much our well runs 24 hours a day now. We just set the timing to hit each variety differently. We just switched varieties here. This is our Premier Honeycrisp. It's an earlier variety of Honeycrisp. It's the first, pretty much the first type of apple ready every year. So it's usually an easy one to get rid of. It tastes good. It's a little, I think it's great. Easy to get rid of. Everybody wants them because they're the first apple ready during the year. Then we switch to, what do we have? Ambrosia and Gala. This is where the tree spacing switches to 3 feet. Each line have to get blown out before frost. Yes, we connect up here at our well, and we blast air through not each line, but each zone, right? So we take the caps off the blowouts, and they push water up the top, and forces all the water out of the lines. But yes, they'll all freeze. It'll be a disaster if we didn't blow the lines out. We just rent a compressor and do all that. Is our well electric? Yes, it is. Our well we leave on 24 hours a day, and it pretty much it has this special thing on it, so even if a valve breaks, the well won't. It'll shut itself down if it gets too much pressure. Once it hits a certain pressure, it drops out. These are our newly planted Firestorm Honeycrisp, and then it switches to Galas up here, another type of Gala. But we're going to be putting posts in the ground. We're going to be building our high density trellis either this winter or early in the spring. So that'll probably be a good 2 weeks where I won't be live because we'll be doing a lot of hands-on work here. But I will be making long form video on the entire process about how we do it ourselves. We think some people think what we do is a little overkill as far as the size of the post and how we put our wires up and all of that, but we don't have trellis failures ever. So I guess that speaks for itself, right? People who put 1 or 2 lines up say we do too much, and then their trellis falls down and their apples break or their trees snap in half. So I guess who's right? We spend a little extra time and we do the job right. I guess we'll run down the road where we kind of transition from our apples into our cherries. Galas are good. Galas are good. Honeycrisp are still the favorite. Yeah, everyone likes a Honeycrisp. It's kind of gorgeous out. You can see there's snow out in the distance, but it just hasn't made it over the water yet. So this whole fence here is the same one that we just put in on the other side, where all of my other videos are about. This is a 5-mile long deer fence now, that's a lot of material. We got posts every 30 feet. Each roll of fence is 330 feet long. 12-foot poles we put in the ground, 3 or 4 feet, and I think we put them in 3 feet. We have 8-foot fence, so 9 foot sticking out. This covers like a good, I think there's almost 350 acres just in this fence here in this one block, which isn't too bad. Toby likes the Empires. There's some more cherries over here. That's fenced out. These trees were planted in this old orchard right here on the corner. Was planted in what is this? Kenny North 2003. We planted a lot 2003, 2004. I was 10 years old then. And then we did a lot in 2015. So everyone keeps getting rid of cherries, but we're committed to sticking with the industry, so we keep planting more. And we planted, what did we plant? Almost 80 acres this fall. You can see our whole planting process on my long form videos too. We use GPS technology to map out the orchard and to tell the guys when to plant the trees, so everything is perpendicular and perfectly square, which is a huge thing that we wanted to add. Bro, where are you going? I'm going home. It's 4:30. Hell no. And then we got the lake down here at the end of the lake. Gorgeous lake. But I guess that's going to be it. I mean, we don't really have that much more, not that much more to show today. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We had a great stream. I'm not even sure how many subs we're at, but we've had pretty much over 300 viewers the entire time. Apart from the first half hour, but after that it took off, and that's thanks to everybody. OC Red Hot Chili Peppers, I can't stay. I only caught your live. It's 4:38 in Bangkok. No problem, brother. We stream every day. Linda, thanks for stopping in. We stream, I don't know, almost every day. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get notified when we go live again. Thanks, Justin, for all the moderation again. Thanks to everybody who's been here a while. Doc, good to see you. Michigan Outdoorman, we'll see you again next time. KLP, thank you. There's a lake down there. Gorgeous lake. You guys have been great. Peace out. We'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out the community tab for updates. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next video. Comment on what you're watching next so I know. Let me know what you guys like the most on the channel, what you want to see. We'll talk to you guys next time. Deuces.